Okay, welcome back to the vlog. Merry Christmas to everybody. It's currently December, so today's kind of a good and bad day. Good day because it's Christmas, bad day because one of my friends, Lazar, is leaving. He's one of my closest friends. I've actually gotten to know him a lot better over the past like 6 months because we've been hanging out almost every day. Yeah, he's going back to Montenegro. Hopefully he'll be back in the next year, but I don't know. I want to come visit him though. So Lazar, if you're watching this, I'm gonna come visit you in Montenegro sometime, I promise. That's in about an hour and a half. But right now I wanted to talk about what I use because I get a lot of questions of what I use, what I edit with. The most frequently asked question I get is, what do I shoot with? I shoot currently with a Canon 70D with a 10 to 22mm lens. That's what's on it right now. Awesome lens. I love it for video. Photo, and depending on the shot you want, because it doesn't have a really good depth of field. It just all depends though. Canon 10 to 22 is on it right now. I'm also running a Joby GorillaPod on it, and that's like this weird tripod looking thing that has like all these little balls on it, and you can bend it whichever way you want. Next, I also use, for audio, I use the Rode VideoMic Pro. Awesome microphone. I love it to death. It's taken a beating and it still works. Just like the camera. The camera's taken a major beating too. It's been dropped countless times. Still works perfectly. But yeah, this thing, awesome. Would recommend it. It's a little pricey, but not really. For good audio, it's not that pricey. But still, awesome mic. The light that I'm running, the setup with the light is this. It's an LED light. I don't even know. I've never even heard of this company. But I ordered it on Amazon. It was like 25 bucks. The only problem is, if you order the light, it does not come with a charger or batteries. So you have to order those separately, which ends up to be around $40. Definitely keep that in mind because I ordered it and I didn't realize it didn't come with batteries, and I had to wait like a week to use it. So major key, buy batteries. So yeah, this is my Canon 70D. That's the light on it. This is the lens. It looks like a monster. I have the mic here because that on top, I can't have both of them, and this one can hang down and the lighting still looks good. Yeah, this is the 70D that I use, the Joby tripod, and the lens. It looks like a monster, but it's not really that big. This thing is an awesome camera. I would highly suggest it. It's a great medium between photo and video. That's why I got it. But yeah, definitely if you're looking to get a first DSLR, and you're not looking to spend a fortune, it's still expensive, just not a fortune, try the Canon 70D. Highly recommend. Along with the 10 to 22mm lens, I use this lens. It's a Canon 50mm 1.8 lens. It is absolutely phenomenal for pictures. It is one of the best lenses I use for portraits. Well, this is the only lens I really use for portraits. With the 1.8 aperture, it kills in depth of field. Completely blurs the background. It looks amazing. I love it. And it's relatively cheap. It's only like 100 bucks. And for a lens, that's super cheap. So definitely if you're starting out and you want to get if you want to get into photography, get this lens first. I highly recommend it, and it's really good for video too. Next lens that's in my bag is this. It is a 70 to 300 Canon lens. I rarely use this. The only thing I really use this for is sports, and I rarely take sports photos. But yeah, I used to take portraits on this, but now that I have this, I rarely use this at all. Along with that, I use this camera bag. In-case camera bag. I bought it in New York City. One of the greatest purchases in my entire life. It carries everything I need. Completely everything I need in it. Like, look at this. Hold on. Look at all these pockets. It's perfect. It carries everything I need. Quick access to my camera. Put my camera right in this hole. Can pull it out, shoot, and then put it back in, and it's perfectly fine. After all my camera stuff is out of the way, this next most important thing is what I use to edit, because without editing, I could not put any of this online. So, what I currently use is this 2012 MacBook Pro. It's a workhorse, 500 gigabytes, 8 gigabyte RAM, I think. It's a workhorse. I've used this for like 3 years now. It's slowing down, and oh, look at that. As you can see, it says right here, 257 megabytes left. I've had to wipe this thing like 4 times in my lifetime of using it because it runs out of space because I do so much video. It's awesome. Battery life sucks on this now because I've been using it for a long time. I love it to death. I love the stickers on it. This camera dial is amazing. I wish I could get another one for my other MacBook, which we'll get to in a minute. But yeah, so after MacBook comes the editing program. And what I edit on is Final Cut Pro, very popular editing software. The only thing is, mine's an older version, so it looks kind of like this. As you can see, it's not like sleek or anything. It's kind of older. And if you've seen the new Final Cut Pro version, then you can definitely tell the difference. But it works just fine. It's a really easy editing software. It's like a one-up of iMovie. So, but it's $300, which honestly isn't that much for the quality of service you get. So that is what I use for editing all my videos. But for Christmas today, I just received this because I told my parents about how much this was failing me. Oh, one other thing. The SD card port was broken on my other MacBook, so I had to get this. And this is like a USB hub. It has 3 USB ports and all this other stuff for SD cards, micro SD cards, all that. So I had to get this, which pain in the butt to carry around. So I got this because my computer was failing me and the battery was cracking up and the whole USB thing and everything. So I got this for Christmas today. And if you don't know what this is a 2016, I think, MacBook Pro, 15 inches. This thing is so freaking amazing. Like, this is beautiful. Look at this. The touch bar and everything, just, I'm like still in shock that I actually own this thing because it's crazy. The only problem is, as you can see, it doesn't have any USB ports. It only has these like little lightning port type thingies and it sucks. I don't know why Apple switched it, but they did. So I carry on this. This is a USB converter like the other one, but smaller. And it uses these lightning cable ports, or 1 SD card reader, 1 micro SD card reader, 2 USBs, 2 lightning port cables, clips in, just like this, and boom. Fits perfectly, and it matches the MacBook, so it looks perfect. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, it also has an HDMI port. But yeah. So that's about it for gear. I'm not sure if you guys cared at all, but yeah, so that's what I use. Now it's time to visit Lazar. Look, it's Maddie. Maddie, how was your Christmas?
It was really, really good. How was your Christmas?
Amazing.
I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, I know, you were up super early.
I had to do my makeup. I had all new makeup. I had to do it.
Why? It's Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. It's Christmas. I opened them last night. I had to do it.
Okay.
Look how good.
Killing it.
Killing the game.
Okay, now's the sad part of the video where I have to go say bye to Lazar. I'm not really looking forward to this at all. Lazar's been my friend for like 3 years, so it's gonna suck saying bye to him, but we're gonna see each other again, so it's not gonna be that bad. And hopefully, if things work out, I'll be able to go see him in Montenegro, which would be an awesome vlog because there's so much stuff to do there. The snaps he would send me from back home were ridiculous. That place looks so fun. Well, here we are. It's a sad day. I don't want to say bye to Lazar, but I have to. It's crazy because like we just started like really becoming super close friends like 6 months ago, and he's leaving now. But I'm grateful for all the stuff that like we've gone through together. My boy Isaac came to say bye to Lazar too. Say hi to the vlog.
Gucci Films out of fence, baby.
What's up?
I have overweight.
She said you're overweight?
Yeah, I don't have to pay for overweight. You know what I'm taking home. Oh, of course, baby.
That's the right colors.
At least we found something right here.
Oh, suitcase.
Chocolate is free.
gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too, bro.
You're coming back.
I'm coming. You're coming to my country.
We're coming to Montenegro.
Of course.
This is your last vlog entry for a while. It's being my vlog. What do you got to say?
Gucci films out of face. This is my toy that I'm gonna play with at the airport while I'm waiting for my flight, because my layovers are 3.5 hours.
What are your layovers? Where are you going?
I'm going from Fayetteville to Atlanta, from Atlanta to Paris in France, and then to Montenegro.
And
I'll be home in
us
23 hours.
We're gonna go to Montenegro sometime. I promise you.
Just wait, because that vlog footage is gonna be nice.
Laz, what did you say you're gonna do once you get back home? The first thing you're gonna do when you get back home?
The first thing.
First thing you're gonna do when you get back home?
Drink beer.
Drink beer and cut all of your hair off.
All of it.
Crazy to think though that you've been here for 3 years.
3 years, and I'm leaving.
Because we had biology
It's
together.
crazy to think that I'm gonna spend Christmas and New Year's Eve with my family after 3 years.
Yeah. Wait, you never went back home to spend it with them?
No.
The first time I met Lazar, I think, was my sophomore year soccer.
Yep.
But we also had biology together, and I remember we'd always sit in the back of the class.
Yeah.
We would always sit in the back of the class and play that soccer game on my computer. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the head soccer game on my computer. We would play that all the time, and it was so much fun.
Yeah.
And then we played all the soccer games. And then last year,
What happened?
what happened to the soccer last year?
I went to a party here, and people that know me, they know that I love to drink, not water and stuff. I love to drink alcohol. I went to drink, and I got drunk, and school found out. They almost kicked me out of school, which I paid $10,000 to get in. And after that, they kicked me out of soccer team.
You pay more for high school than you did for college.
For real.
Alright.
Bye.
The fake crying. He's leaving.
When I see you again. Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path.